So I'm here with Nikki and Erin, who are our sports therapists, working with us at the national finals in Sheffield. They were part of the showcase programme and England programme the last couple of weeks. Start with you, Erin. Just talking about some of the problems and issues you've had over the last few weeks to deal with. What's your reflections on how things are going?
I think as a team we're doing really well. We're a new team put together by Alex, so it was all a bit up in the air when we did showcase. We didn't really know what to expect. Most of us work in senior hockey, so we've got an idea of how to treat injuries. Some of the injuries we've dealt with, we've had broken wrists, we've had broken collarbones, spinals that we had to do, just the odd sprain and strain, normal hockey injuries. But yeah, we try and get out as quick as we can and get the players looked after.
And Nikki, from a therapist perspective, all the work we've been doing, Erin said, dealing with Alex with the S&C guys as well, we've got a real team going now, haven't we?
Yeah.
How have you found things?
Really good. I'd say we've all gelled together pretty well. Like, we all come from different parts of the country. Some of us never worked together, and we've all sort of just come together, done everything we can, looked after the kids best we can, and made sure that everything runs as smoothly as possible.
So girls, just thinking about the players and some of the kind of issues we're dealing with, what's your sort of reflections on what kind of guidance and advice we need to be giving players when they come into the elite programme?
I would say anything from parents as well as coaches, not encouraging your kids to play when they're injured, for players to take responsibility and be honest about injuries. The big one for me is concussions. That's something that I know Gary's trying to push, and Alex, and there's the forum of us that are trying to move this forward as a movement, that concussion's really serious, so we have to really be accountable for that, not try and push our kids into playing when they've had head traumas, and to listen to our children and follow minimum guidelines that are going to be coming into place.
Yeah, I mean, interesting. We talk about the head trauma. I mean, we're actually talking about brain injury, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much. It's, if you imagine a bit of Jello in a lunchbox and you give it a good shake, that's in a layman's terms of what your brain does inside your skull. And is a big misconception that you need these big open eye centre hits for brain trauma. You actually don't. I've had guys that have been rubbed out on the boards with something really minor in senior hockey, and they've been out for longer than these big hits that everybody expects. And it affects everybody. It's not just a headache. That's one thing I need to stress, is that there's other symptoms like mood changes, I don't know, sort of anxiety, sadness, that sort of stuff. So it's just keeping an eye on your kids really, and moving on with their well-being.
Okay, and then Nikki, just a final thought about the therapy and the fitness levels and all that other stuff, the things you've been picking up with the players. I mean, Erin mentioned about injuries and players trying to play when they're injured. What are the sort of things you've been doing at Showcase and, of course, here at Nationals?
So it's just making sure that if they have picked up an injury, it's just assessing them in the right way, making sure that they are looked after, and making sure that if it is an injury that we feel that they can't be playing through, it's not something that we can sort of patch up, then it's making sure that they're looked after correctly, we get them seen by the right people, and essentially it's the safety of the kids at the end of the day, and that's the main important thing here.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay, well, enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
Great work so far. Looking forward to big things for next season, particularly with any developments in the England programme and whatever else we might get through with the Power of Tens and the like, and I'm sure you're going to be busy.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you.
Cheers, Gary.